So today we're on my farm in Ohio, and I want to talk about a subject today that is a little bit different than you're probably going to hear on a lot of videos. But I want to talk about setting hunting goals. I get a lot of young guys say things, make comments to me like, you know, I'd like to shoot big bucks like you do every year. And I want everybody to know that, you know, this has taken decades to get to the point where I'm at here. I actually shot my first deer in 1979, before a lot of you guys were probably even born. And when I first started, all I wanted to do was shoot a deer. It didn't matter if it was a buck or a doe. And it just so happened to be a nice 9-point buck. And so then I moved my goal up a little bit. I wanted to shoot bucks only. So for the next few seasons, I was just shooting bucks. Whatever buck came by, I would shoot that. And then I raised the bar to where I was shooting, I only wanted to shoot bucks that had at least 8 points. And you know, then I started wanting to shoot a Pope and Young buck. And then I moved that up to 140 class bucks, and then 150s and so on. And each one of those jumps, it would take several years before I would master, you know, that level as a deer hunter. But I think one of the big reasons that I've become successful on truly mature giants is because when I would set a goal, I refused to deviate from it. It didn't matter if it was the last day of hunting season. My goal was a 140-inch buck, and 130 walked by, he wasn't getting shot because he wasn't my goal. And I went a lot of seasons without filling a tag. And I think setting goals is important. And your goal really does not have to have anything to do with the size of the buck you shoot. You know, whatever your goal is fine. That's a personal choice for you. But set that goal, stick with it until you achieve it. Even if it takes you several seasons, you're eventually going to become a better hunter. And you know, I look back when I was younger, you know, in my 20s and 30s, and I started shooting some nice bucks. And I thought I was getting things figured out. But to be honest with you, it's only been in the last 10 years or so that I feel like I've really taken my game to the ultimate level. And I've been an outdoor writer for 25 years, and I look back at some of those earlier articles that I wrote, and I kind of cringe. I can't believe I said those things because I've just learned so much more. And you know, one of my personal goals each season is I want to end the season as a better and more knowledgeable deer hunter than when I started the season. And it's got nothing to do with shooting a buck. I just want to be more knowledgeable about mature bucks, and so that the following season I can be even better and my odds of success are even better. So I just encourage you to set goals. If you own a hunting property, you know, the ultimate goal if you own a hunting property is to be able to shoot the biggest buck on that property every year, or at least have an opportunity. Whether you choose to or not is your choice. But you know, when I do my consulting visits with landowners, that's my goal for each one of them. I want them to have an opportunity to kill the biggest buck living on their property each year. And you know, with a little bit of effort, holding fast to those goals and not deviating, you can get to that point. So if you want to raise your game as a deer hunter, set a goal and stick with it until you accomplish it, even if it takes you several years to do so. I hope you like this video, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're going to be putting out videos on a regular basis about every week or so. So subscribe and you'll see each one of those.